What if the thing that feels the safest in your life is secretly the reason your money never grows? Yeah, sounds a little crazy, right? Because most of us are chasing comfort like it's the ultimate life goal. A steady paycheck, a cozy apartment, food delivery on speed dial, subscriptions for everything, and a couch that basically hugs you after a long day. It feels like you made it, like you finally escaped the chaos. But here's the plot twist. Nobody talks about comfort as a sneaky side. It doesn't attack your finances loudly. It whispers, quietly, slowly, and before you even notice, it starts building a cage around your future. Think about it for a second. The moment life becomes comfortable, your brain stops questioning things. You stop checking prices, stop negotiating your salary, stop learning new skills after work. You say things like, "Hey, I'm good where I am." Sounds harmless, right? But comfort loves that sentence. That's its favorite line. Because the second you start saying, "I'm good," growth starts packing its bags. See, years ago, people pushed harder because survival demanded it. If they didn't improve, they fell behind. Today, comfort acts like a soft pillow over ambition. Not enough to suffocate it instantly, just enough to slowly put it to sleep. You get used to the routine. Same job, same paycheck, same weekend spending. And slowly your expenses start leveling up with your lifestyle. A better phone, a slightly nicer car, a few more monthly subscriptions, maybe food delivery 3 times a week instead of 1. Nothing crazy, nothing dramatic, just tiny upgrades. But here's the trap. Every tiny upgrade quietly raises the amount of money required to maintain your normal. Now, suddenly, the paycheck that once felt amazing barely feels enough. Not because you're broke, but because comfort trained you to need more just to feel the same. And that's the part nobody warns you about. Comfort doesn't destroy you overnight. It upgrades your habits until your freedom becomes expensive. Now, quitting a job feels terrifying. Starting a business feels risky. Investing aggressively feels stressful. Because you built a lifestyle that depends on stability. And stability becomes the leash. The wild part, people often confuse comfort with success. But real success usually looks uncomfortable at first. Late nights, learning new skills, saying no to things other people say yes to, saving money when everyone else is upgrading their life on Instagram. That stuff doesn't feel cozy. It feels awkward, sometimes even lonely. But that discomfort, that's where financial freedom starts growing. Meanwhile, comfort tells a different story. It says, "Relax, you deserve this." And to be fair, sometimes you do. But when every reward becomes a habit, the habit becomes an expense, and the expense becomes a requirement. That's when comfort stops being a reward and starts becoming a trap. Let me paint a quick picture. 2 people earn the same salary. One keeps upgrading their lifestyle every year because life feels better that way. The other keeps their lifestyle almost the same, but invests the difference. 10 years later, the first person feels stuck, stressed about bills, and terrified of losing their job. The second person, they've quietly built options. Freedom, breathing room, same income, totally different future. That's the silent power of resisting comfort, just a little longer. And here's the crazy part. Comfort also messes with your ambition. When life feels good enough, your brain stops pushing for great. You stop chasing ideas that could change everything because the current setup feels safe. No urgency, no fire, just steady, predictable living. But predictable living can become expensive living if you're not careful, because the world keeps moving. Prices rise, opportunities shift, industries evolve, and the people who stayed too comfortable often realize too late that the game changed while they were relaxing. That's the financial trap nobody sees coming. Comfort slowly replaces curiosity with convenience. Instead of asking, "How can I grow my money?" the question becomes, "What can I buy next?" And boom, the focus shifts from building wealth to maintaining comfort. And maintaining comfort is expensive. Really expensive. Now, don't get it twisted. Comfort itself isn't evil. Nobody wants to live stressed 24/7, but the danger shows up when comfort becomes permanent. When it stops being a rest stop and turns into a parking lot. Because the people who build serious financial security treat comfort like a reward. They visit it, enjoy it. Then they get back to building. Meanwhile, the rest of the world gets hypnotized by convenience, faster food, easier entertainment, instant everything. And that constant ease slowly weakens the habits that build wealth. patience, discipline, those things feel old school in a world that wants everything right now. But ironically, those old school habits are still the ones that quietly create financial freedom. So here's the real question. Is your comfort helping you recharge, or slowly making your future more fragile? Because the difference between financial growth and financial stagnation is often just a few uncomfortable decisions repeated over time. Saying no when it's easier to say yes. Investing when it's tempting to spend. Learning when it's easier to scroll. Those tiny moments feel insignificant today. But over years, they decide who stays stuck and who builds options. And if this idea hit a little close to home, you're not alone. Most people fall into the comfort trap without even noticing it. So drop a comment and tell me honestly. What's one comfort in your life that might secretly be costing you financial freedom? And if this message made you rethink the way comfort works in your life, share it with someone who's grinding for a better future. Because sometimes the most dangerous financial trap isn't being broke, it's being just comfortable enough to stop growing.